Kara, we haven't met. I'm Jen.
Nice to meet you.
I did actually talk to you.
That's a tall chap. Tall chap.
You were in the same room as I was last round, so you must have been doing just about as good as I was.
I'm not sure what I got. It was less than
I came in saying I don't want to fight half-wing goblin spam, and I don't want to fight a fast elf, and that was games 4, 5, and 6.
I thought shooting elves.
My list cannot handle like spam.
I thought shooting elves over 6 matches.
I went shooting goblins with 2 hordes of overshooters in my last round.
If it's like a beat, I might actually get a body. It's just I have to do it. But you know it, beat it down.
Right.
And then of course I was tired, so I just played 5 or 7.
There are actually so like the nimble elf it can't shoot like so. I didn't shoot enough to
I fought Chavez like a round. There wasn't much version that. Oh, that was like plus there was some kind of weird stuff that. Oh, you got
I got one draw there. Everything else was
She went 5 then?
It was
one win, 2 ties.
You don't know me at all.
Oh, whose fault is that?
That is true. Being a nice guy, yeah, that's a bad one. I actually came in here expecting to go 0-6. My list is actually shit. It's not very good. But it's all my painted stuff, and I knew like last month I was going to have games. So like 2 weeks before this, I was running a major event. And then 2 weeks before that, I was in Vegas for last week. And then of course Christmas, right? So it was like, yeah, there's that. So I was like, you know what, it's painted, it's my list. Yeah. Although, anybody who wins the event like this draws actually. Yeah, you could be really defense 3, but he's only going to get basically 6 hits. He's not going to beat up any of the hordes, so maybe regen half that. Major flags and flyers. Do you have much shit up? I was too behemoth. Not, no joke. That way. What? Oh, yeah, okay, right.
It's Carly to the west.
Smash! Totally got smash, so...
I won both my games to keep going.
Nice! Hold it out! Celebrate the victory! Yeah, because we have a rough go yesterday.
In June? Yeah, absolutely.
How'd you do?
3, 1, and 2.
Right here doing this.
One?
Yeah. Way longer.
Oh, okay. Chilkin, yeah. How do you know? Wow, you guys are really crushing you, dude.
17, 16, and 20.
Yeah, Jeff So, did you get it?
I don't know yet.
It's probably pretty close.
I'm sure it was down to the wire. Down to the wire. It's a singular honor, and I may.
Somebody has to be that guy.
Somebody has to be that guy. Somebody has to finish last.
No, the he was on the bottom. And lost.
No, the worst player.
Mid-Atlantic is one of the best, but I don't know how they rest filtered down, right? Because it's top 4. What? Yes, but what you know is the top 4 scores in count for.
Right. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's up in the air. The Mid-Atlantic is the best players, so it's just a matter of how the rest of them do.
Yeah.
And you're well enough like that.
Actually, I had 2. We chose 18. Yeah,
I already knew that. Yeah, that's true. You certainly are.
Well, it's like we were matchup. We were trying to play the meta. It's really what it is.
We really don't reproduce
I picked a random person to pair
I got a buddy really good rider he wants to play. He played this year. He might play next year, actually. He got we're doing like never
I saved you a whole empty space where you can't get hit. It's a safety bubble just for you.
I think
Oh, we're weird as hell. I'm wearing a slot sweater.
I think Night Stalkers will meta bust the right off the bat. Now that stealthy actually affects like breath attack and lightning, that would be huge. Like, my blade is just fireball off. Now they just
we were totally
that's solid. Having a whole army like that really good. It's amazing how just that minus 1. Maybe it's not, it wouldn't be as much obviously. Everything's minus 1. And that's second prize.
Hey Greg.
Grant.
Grant. Can you say something? What?
Can you say something?
Can I say something?
Talk. Do a dance.
I'm right here. Do a little dance. No. Perfect. Okay, oh, wait, do you want me to tell you what levels?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Shadows, because Dominic, it was really Shadows, because all of his cords are tighter, right? And those big, so he was just able to go in the middle and...
Yeah, it's hard to get more than 2 slave works.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that coupled with defense 6, which, you know,
Yeah.
his list wasn't good fighting defense sick.
I'm happy to see somebody different.
I was really concerned. The boards, you know, if I was able to see the boards before I made my list, like that would not be
We'll talk about the first thing that pops up.
Yes, baby.
It's been awesome.
There were smuggling boards sitting
I thought that was great because it really, of course you did. Cherry baby. There's not a lot. There wasn't a lot of hydration. Those ones are brutal with the way the chains are. Because they shoot the shit out of you until you get close, and then just turn you off.
I got mine. Ryan and I peeled the papers off. Yeah. You know who those are?
I got mine. They can peel the paper off.
This is the area that was here, right? You, Tony, and
I was like, he was playing. You didn't give it any out.
why not?
Bane Chant. Bane Chant. No complaint. I'll give you my money. Hey, listen up!
On behalf of the
Hey guys, so all of us are in this room. We're all from different parts of the country. We want to do a couple of little spiels on tournaments for things that are coming up. So if you're running a tournament, or if you want to pimp a tournament, let's get up here, let's get in line, let's get in order. Let's do a couple of quick, like, minute or two tournament announcements so that everybody who's listening, who may be interested in going to another region to play, gets the opportunity to hear about it.
keep it short.
Yeah,
Preferably in
very
front of
short.
the microphone.
In front of the microphone.
Stand
with
over
your
this
pants
way
off.
more. No, it's
Chants are required.
I know you're
It's
going
optional.
to start, right?
So I'm the representative for TNT in Nashville, run by Todd Perkins, formerly NashCon, 2150. You'll get a special manager rule set to use with your army.
What about
Pretty much everything goes. You want to play historical, formations, whatever, we'll do it. The big draw is going to be you have the opportunity to play inside a wrestling ring and the chance to win wrestling belts. We've got bonus points if you come dressed up, if you're in the theme. You know, wrestling is the theme, so bring it. Last year we were the biggest Southeast event. Siege has given us a run, but we'll be pretty big this year as well. So come on out. May 18th, 19th, and 20th.
All right, at the end of the summer, if you're south of Atlanta, so 45 minutes south of Atlanta in Fayetteville, Discover GT, it's our second year running it. We cap it at 30 people. We hit our cap last year. So come down, 2-day GT, it's a good time. I haven't decided the point value yet, but I'm leaning for 2150.
Hey, John from the Northeast. I run Unplugged GT up in Connecticut. It's Greg and I's club. On pluggamers.com for the details. 2,000 points. Dates are May 5th and 6th.
extra props for being short?
How's it going, everyone? I'm Josh Rosado. I'm from the War Kings Cape Cod down in Massachusetts. We're going to be running a 2,500 point tournament June 2nd and 3rd. Unfortunately, it conflicts with Mountaineer. But if you can't make Mountaineer for whatever reason, come on out and hit me up on Facebook, or you can join our War Kings Cape Cod page. And yeah, 2-day tournament. So, here we go.
Hi, I'm Mike Atkins. I'm running an event called the Vanguard GT in Virginia on April 6th, 7th, and 8th. You can find me at vanguardgt.org or on Facebook. If you want more information, you can also just listen to the Countercharge episode.
I'm Nathan Clevenger. We're having the Forge again in Birmingham, November 10th and 11th this year. We do 1850, so we cut down on the unlocks for everybody. That's a lot of fun. We give away the heaviest tournaments, the trophies in the U.S. We get 12-pound anvils trophies for everybody. So.
Have fun flying with that.
I don't know if that's a selling point.
FedEx is right around the corner. We can have it shipped back for you. So, but November 10th and 11th. So.
Hey guys, Adam Ballard. We have Bug Eater run out of Omaha, Nebraska. It's going to be the first weekend in June this year. Bug Eater's been going for 7 years, and it's the local high school's #1 fundraiser for their debate team. So come on out. All the proceeds go to the debate team. We're going to have a lot of fun this year.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Ryan Marcel. I'm the chair of the Pacific Northwest. We're going to have Clash of Storms August 25th and 26th at a hotel in the Seattle area. It's going to be 2250 points. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Chris. We are having yet another GT on the first weekend of June. I think this is it's the Mountaineer. It's in the Mid-Atlantic. So we are with the demise of Kingslayer. We are now the premier Mid-Atlantic GT. Definitely the oldest. This will be our 2nd year. You guys can come out and it'll be a Northeast qualifier as well. But that's all. Like again, it's conflicting a little bit with the Northeast event that Josh's group is running. But hope to see you all there.
Jeff Swan, we're going to be running a Living Legends Teams tournament. If you've been to Blue City, we're essentially doing something that's a lot like it. Been trying to get it up off the ground for a while. It's going to be September 29th and 30th in Fort Worth, Texas. It's going to be at the Black Eye Distillery. We're going to play in the actual distillery with a bar feet from us. Lots of breweries right in town, so if that's your kind of thing, grab a partner. It's 1,100 points ahead. You're playing on the same table at the same time. It's a teams tournament. If you've been to Blue City, it's just like that, but it's going to be in a distillery with some fun little quirky rules. We've already got 11 teams signed up, and I'm going to be capping at 32 people. So if you're interested, we only got a couple more spots open, so hit me up. All right, thanks. September 29th and 30th. It's the last weekend in September.
I'll speak for Todd. There's a tournament in Austin, June 8th, the 2nd weekend of June. Only 2nd year, but last year, you know, we had 32 players. We had a very top-heavy player. Some of the best in Texas came out to it. Yeah, 2nd weekend in June, Capital City Clash, capitalcityclash.com.
We have Kings of Winter in Springfield, Missouri. It's a Midwest qualifier. We got 35 people last year. We capped it out, so this year we're at 48 people, so we got a few signed up, but it's in Springfield, 2nd week in December, so it doesn't conflict with traveling for holidays and things like that. But 2nd week in December, whatever day that is, I'm not for sure, but whatever it is.
So we got Bayou Battles going on in Houston, August 10th through the 12th. It's been running for 14 years, so we're pretty well established GT. It's one of the bigger tournaments in Texas in terms of that. We're doing 2,500 points. So if you want to bring some extra toys, something like that, you know, it'd be nice. It's a split tournament in the sense that we also run bolt action. So we have a separate 2 one-day tournaments for bolt action. If you're into bolt action, you will break the Kings. We also have that available. So August 10th through 12th, BayouBattles.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Corey. So I run the Crossroads GT in upstate New York. It's in Horseheads, New York. This will be our 13th year running it. We're going to do something different this year. We're going to do 4-man team tournaments. So we're going to do something interesting where you pick your matchup, but the opponent gets to pick the scenario for as we go through as you're playing the teams. So we get a lot of people from the different regions that come out for this. Put together your best teams, get your friends together. If your friends suck at Kings of War, get real players. I mean, it'll work. So it's September 22nd, 23rd, late fall. So it's a good time. It's a great time to be in upstate New York. Hotels 5 minutes with a free shuttle right from the airport, so travel's a non-issue. So hopefully we'll get a lot of guys there, okay? We got room for 80 players, so we got 20 teams that we can roll with, okay?
Hey.
Why are you even up here?
I'm up here. Why? Why am I up here? LoneWolfGT.com, the largest Kings of War tournament in the world for the last 2 years running. We've got people flying from all over the world to come play with us. We have some of the Masters players. We have some of the UK Clash players. Lots of awesome champions. So, literally 2 months from today, we are kicking off Lone Wolf. There's still time to get your lists in. There's still time to do all that. So you got plenty of time. Go out to LoneWolfGT.com. It's the end of April. Dallas, Texas, right next to the airport. You literally get out of your plane, hop on a shuttle, and you are right there within minutes. So come on out.
Dropped your hat.
Oh, not my hat!
Something else you want to talk about?
Oh yeah. International Campaign Day. We're still figuring out a date, but it's coming. All right. Howdy! You guys suck. Try that again. Howdy!
Howdy!
There we go.
I'm Ryan Smith. I run the Alamo Grand Tournament in San Antonio. This year the Alamo will be November 3rd and 4th. We're right on the Riverwalk. It's easy to get to. It's cheap to go to. It's a great event. It's a great venue. Best paint judges in the nation. A lot of the best painted armies in the nation are there. Come on out. Have fun. AlamoFantasyGT.com. It's the shortest I've ever done that.
Remember the Alamo!
I'm Shannon Shoemaker. I'm going to be running the U.S. Clash of Kings. Date and location are still TBA, but we're looking at the last couple of weekends in September, and the location will be here in Chicago, hopefully somewhere close to O'Hare is the plan, so that it's easy to get in, easy to get out. The big thing about this is the winner of the event, or whoever has the highest score with a 90% Mantic army will win a trip to the UK to go play in the UK Clash of Kings. So if you don't have a Mantic army, go get one, get it painted up, and practice with it, and then show up and win yourself a free trip.
Isn't that a step down going to the UK?
No.
Do you have to play?
Hi, my name is Dan Miner. I'm one of the 2 Canadians here for the event.
What about Chris Kastner?
Well, he might as well be Canadian because he's so polite, but he's not quite there. But I actually also, many of you already know, but for those who don't, I also actually run war games on a cruise ship. Cruise Hammer 2018 is October 7th to 14th, leaving from Fort Lauderdale. We're going Eastern Caribbean, so like Haiti, Puerto Rico, St. Martin's. And actually, if it turns out that there's still a lot of trash actually happening after the hurricane there, they do actually alter the ports actually to make sure that the experience is still nice. We only actually do the gaming when the cruise ship is actually traveling in between ports, so that makes it the most spouse-friendly tournament out there. Whenever you're actually in any of the ports, you go and you do excursions, you do other things actually, and hang out with your wife, you know, because these kind of events. But the coolest part for me is that there's like a fixed dining time of 8:30 every night. You're going to be sitting at tables with a whole bunch of other gamers, BSing about how, you know, oh damn, I double won that last round, and it's all fine dining, like you know, steak, lobster, you know, duck, all kind of nice fancy food, all included actually inside the cruise ship.
Ego duck.
Ego duck. Yeah, no, we're not going to eat Jeff Swan, but good. Thank you.
Thank you.
American Team Championship is in my hometown of Chattanooga. It is July 14th and 15th. It's a 3-person team tournament. It's been going on for about 6 years. It's in a indoor football stadium. There's a 100-person 40K event going on at the same time. We had about 30 players last year. The reason I wanted to come over and talk to you is that Todd Perkins, who is running it this year, has offered every region 1 free team, so you won't have to pay admission. So if you want to get 3 players together from your region, let Todd know that you're the representatives of your region, and that'll be first come, first serve, I imagine. You'll come free. So.
Or you can split that. So if you have 2 teams, you each get half off.
So come down, have a good time. It's a good event.
My name is Rocky Archer. I'm from Florida. My buddy Cody wanted me to plug Crucible GT, which will be October 12th to the 14th in Orlando, Florida. Park Inn by Marriott, 250 points. It's right next to Disney, so bring the wife, kids. They can go to the parks and you can play the games and you can join them afterwards. So there'll be more information on Facebook and we'll post it as we get it.
Thanks, buddy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm West Coast Chair. I just want to let you guys know we had our first 2-day GT, the West region. We're still going. It's called the Bay of Kings, and it's going to be probably in late August or early September. And I just want to give a shout out. I know a lot of you have come. Every Friday night, I host After Dark. It's a painting Google hangout. It's super fun. A lot of people have come in. We paint, we talk strategy, play video games, whatever you want. It's really cool. I post the link for that on the Countercharge Facebook page. Or if you ever have any questions about that, just shoot me a message on Facebook and I'll get you all the details.
All right, I'm Mike Carter. You guys might have heard about a little convention going on here next month called Adepticon. We'll be running Adepticlash at Adepticon on Saturday and Sunday. Pre-registration ends tomorrow, so if you want to get in without having to wait in line at the door, you want to register for tomorrow. In addition, because one tournament's not nearly enough, everybody should have gotten flyer for War Kings GT. If you can't make it down to Lone Wolf, come to Ohio for our first GT. Should be a lot of fun. One of the unique pieces there is you get to create your own War King. So everybody said, oh, I don't get enough customization of my characters. Well, you get you get to start with a character, you get 3 items on them, and a stat increase. And that will be significant for all your games. Lastly, we've been having a successful tournament for several years at Origins in Columbus. This year, because of demand and hope for it, we're going to expand that to 2 days. So it'll be Saturday afternoon and evening for 3 games, and then 2 games Sunday morning first thing. So you'll have a lot more of the convention that you can enjoy while you're doing that. In addition, if you join the Ohio War Kings, and you can find out on ohiowarkings.org for, I believe it's $20, then you are eligible to get $30 off of your 4-day badge at Origins. Also, that's the only way that we will make money off this tournament, because Origins gets all the registration fees for everything with it. So we encourage you, if you're interested, to do that.
Chris, I think, has something to say.
What do I have to say? All right, I don't know about any other tournaments going on. All right, before I pitch Lady of the Lake, I want to pitch Jerry's tournament since he's recording right now. Dragonfall right here in Chicago. If you enjoy the Chicago area, come over for Dragonfall GT. Jerry Page is the TO. It's a fun event, and the trophies are amazing. They're like
crazy
this tall with a huge mechanical dragon and stuff. They're pretty sweet.
More people need to come so Shannon doesn't get one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Lady of the Lake GT. That's when I run up in Duluth. It's the last weekend of July. There was a flyer up here. Some of you grabbed that. But I know it's expensive to get up to Duluth. It's far away from everything. But I try to cut down on your costs by being able to camp in my backyard for free. Actually, I charge $10 because I feed you breakfast both mornings. Saturday night, we throw a big party at my house, and it's like a bonfire. This year, my wife's cooking up Greek food, and I think everybody's been pretty satisfied with the various different foods that we've had there. It's been a lot of fun, but you get to hang out there and get drunk and then not have to go anywhere. So
it's not a tournament, it's a festival.
It is. This last year we had a live band as well, and I think we're going to be doing that again. So, cool. Any other tournaments that people want to pitch at all at this point? Okay.
We had like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, let's get to the award ceremony here. First off, thank you for everybody that traveled into Chicago. Thank you for voting for Chicago to host the event. I hope you had a fun time. I want to thank everybody that helped me pull this together.
Free breakfast for next venue.
That is all your fault, dude. I call a fix. It's a fix.
All right, so I want to thank the crew that helped me pull this off. I can't do this alone, especially when I live 6.5 hours away. So it's quite a list here, but Michael Perlov is my right-hand man for the Lady of the Lake GT. He came down with me just to run this event with me. Thank you. He had to fly out to New York, so he isn't here right now. Michael Carter, thank you for everything you did, inputting and helping out with all kinds of stuff. Grant Fetter, for setting up this venue for us and providing almost all of the terrain. Devlin Smith for stepping in and helping us a whole bunch here and there for paint judging and all that stuff. Jerry Page for stepping in as our ringer player. Amy Stamper, let's all give her a round of applause. The live streaming has already been it's been well received by everybody not at the event, so that's awesome, and we're going to try to adapt that to a lot of other tournaments. It's amazing. Shannon Shoemaker for organizing our party last night. Kara Brown for bailing us out when War Score wouldn't publish. She brought the printer for us, so I don't know what we would have done without that. And then Rob Fanuff for all the exposure here with Countercharge Podcast going constantly here. That's just amazing. Big round of applause. All right, so before we jump into all the awards, I want to thank our sponsors that help give some prize support away. Mantic Games came and brought a bunch of stuff. Thank you very much, Mantic Games. Countercharge, providing the Countercharger award. I pitched in some stuff of my own as a sponsorship from Lake SWAT Fantasy Squad podcast. So if you like listening to podcasts, please check us out. I've had a rough winter, so we haven't been too active over the last couple months, but we're planning on putting one out very soon, and hopefully back to our monthly release. RGD Gaming gave us some stuff. There's some models over here that you can only get from that company, and if you got the flyer, you'll have their website to go to. Shogun Miniatures, they gave us a couple of gift certificates to give out. $25 gift certificates. Go to their website and order some bases. Or movement trays. Secret Weapon Miniatures gave us a whole, the whole set of washes, so somebody gets to win that wash set. Odin's Vault is my co-host on the podcast. Michelle Olson has odins-vault.com website. Just about anything hobby you can find on there, and go ahead and check that out for airbrush stuff, for paint sets and things like that. And last but not least, Grognard Games for giving us some more boxes to give away and the dice that you guys got this weekend. So that's our sponsors. Dan, do you want to stand up and say something about
Pacific Northwest? Those 1-inch markers with the 45 degrees.
Those are amazing.
Care of Pacific Northwest, and that is just a taste of swag that you'll get if you actually. I will make it rain with swag. Just saying.
All right, so we're gonna try to run through this as quick as we can. Everybody's name in here that played in the tournament is in here one time, and Mike, I'm gonna have you draw those out, unroll them a little bit, hand them to me. I'll read them out quick, so you can just kind of keep it going.
I'll get it out of the way early.
John Carter. First, Ryan Smith.
That's all right. He's just going to take the washes.
Yeah, right choice.
Oh, maybe the brushes.
Brian Coquet. Is it French?
It's French, Flemish, it's
Dustin Howard.
Texas on the
Pick anything you want. I'm up on that side. Not a trophy.
But it's on the table.
Jeff Swan.
What is
this? The South is actually going to win something. Yes.
Seth Kobisky. Jason Zamuda. Let's start fighting over that stuff, guys. John Vanaz. Timothy Smith.
Buddy. Look, it's the tri-realms, Larry. We got tri-realms.
Did he actually play more?
Hey! Ryan Ring. Jeremy Duvall. Corey Walliser.
Winning raffle phase, boys.
Brian Tucker. Patrick Zorro Allen.
Yes!
Jeff Shilkin.
Get it before it's gone.
Mark Cox.
It's the only thing I'm taking home this week.
Kevin Von Felt.
You're taking my heart.
Very multiple part. Don't know what that means.
Kyle Poole.
It's almost good as a trophy.
It's better. How do you fit those trophies in your luggage?
By wearing a sloth sweater.
Tom Miller. Travis Tim. Josh Rosado.
Oh yeah.
Shad Navidi. Kalen McMillan.
That makes 6.
He's not here. We hit 6 before you did, Mike.
Joey Greek. Alex Chavez. Keith Randall. Sean Williams. David Baker. Mike Settlemeyer. Jared Holcomb.
You may want to keep track of how many are left.
I think they are.
Austin Howell.
Everybody want to go see?
Brinley Smith. Chris Fisher.
Thanks, buddy.
I get that to keep. I want to
Is there anything left?
Take it.
Matt Schaefer.
Take it.
And last but not least, Andrew Summers.
Yes! Yes! I knew it! I knew it!
I'm the whole time.
Yeah, I actually was trained.
All right. Hey, just so you guys know, there's a couple of lost and found things up here. We have a chess clock and some battlefield cards, and there are like some tokens and stuff. So
I think the cards are mine. Let me check.
All right.
If I don't have any in here.
Next thing I'd like to do, since it'll probably be a year before we get this together again, I'd like to thank all of the chairs and advisors for the various regions and have you guys all come up here and get a photo.
Yeah.
So,
Come on, Ryan. You can pick them up while you go there.
chairs and advisors.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for Alchemist cards. We
Dad, I'm coming. I had to finish my beer.
Priority. Those guys get down in the front.
Put Mike in the front. Put Mike in the front.
If you stuff your hand in my ass, you and I are fighting. Squeeze it in, everybody. Squeeze it in.
Get right in there, Jim.
In real life too.
We're just gonna keep smiling.
It gets more awkward the longer it takes.
That goes for a lot.
Can be if you want it to be.
Hey, please thank all of your chairs and advisors. They do put a lot of work in behind the scenes and helping pull us all together. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, let's do some awards. Here we go. Woo! I didn't realize. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to hand out an award to the top player from each region. The way we're doing that is it's a little different for each region. Some of the regions wanted to go by overall. Some of the regions wanted to go by battle. It was 4 and 4. So we're just letting the regions do whatever they want to do. So first, for best West player, Kyle Timberlake.
Real West Coast, not one of those mercenaries.
All right. Southeast region player, Jeff O'Neill. South region player, Dustin Howard.
Thank you.
I think you need to give Mark Cox a big finger when you're doing this.
I have acknowledgments first.
All right, Pacific Northwest player, Ryan Munsell. Northeast region player, Josh Rosado. Best Mountain region player, Adam Ballard. Best Midwest player, Shannon Shoemake. Shocker! And Mid-Atlantic player, Alex Chavez.
Just keep him up there.
Just pull the chair up there.
Don't even go sit down.
All right. Our next award goes to Last in Battle, Bloodiest General.
This one.
Anthony Pryor.
Yes! We won something! I knew I could do it. They didn't believe me, but I did it.
I thought I had you on that.
All right, next we have the
Like a
Countercharger Award. That's the middle of the pack, Kyle Poole.
This is the only prize that matters.
Lord of mid-table obscurity.
You know it.
You are the best at not being the best.
That's how you become a minus.
Can
we get a Statler and Waldorf award for Jesse back there?
Next we have Best in Race certificates here.
Oh, default.
I'm getting ready to get up here.
There is only one army
Go
not
from the lowest
represented.
battle score first.
There is only one army not represented here this weekend. That was Orcs. So give them some love, ladies.
Zach would add it.
All right.
Bring back Band of the Cryptids.
Brotherhood. Yes. Andrew Summers. 2 years in a row. Aaron Gurr. Jeff
Well, there's one.
The best on the road.
Default!
That wasn't default. No.
Undead. Patrick Zoro Allen.
That's what farming.
There were a
lot
lot
of
of Brotherhood for him.
George O'Connell.
Best in risk.
Who was second?
Prize round, Jeff Swan.
You had to win one.
I mean, you fucking got trying around. That's right.
I did it.
Right.
All right, the herd. Ryan Ring.
The only one.
Hey.
Hey. Salamanders. Ryan Munsell.
Yeah.
Number two. Redkin. Matt Schaefer.
I only had two, but I'll take it. Last year.
Ogres. Brindley Smith.
Oh shit!
The fun formless. Congratulations. Night Stalkers. Come on up, Greg. League of Rortia, Sean Williams.
Yeah,
Kingdoms of Men, Chris McKee.
Yeah, default! He knew he won before he even got here.
Next one. Goblins went to a tiebreaker. Runner up, Shannon Shoemaker. Jeff O'Neill, come on up.
Shannon, suck it. Oh, but Shannon didn't have allies.
That's just jealousy.
Technically, Jeff was best League of Rortia also.
Forces of Nature, Josh Rosado.
Trashy.
Bird trash.
So trashy.
Red Josh Vasilea. Brian Croquette. Empire of Dust, Dustin Howard. Hey. Dwarfs, Alex Chavez.
How'd you do it?
Elves, Adam Ballard.
Silver Breeze.
Silver Breeze.
Gold
Right,
Breeze.
Golden Breeze.
They were golden because he showed
Now they're Gold Breeze.
Abyssals, John Benaz. And Abyssal Dwarfs, Aaron Chapman.
Does that count as Abyssal Dwarfs? Oh no.
Alright, that should be it.
One by one.
6 more orcs.
I think there was more orcs than dwarves in that list.
Yeah, there were orcs here, you guys.
What are we talking about? Well, he went best orcs then too.
He should have got the best orcs too.
Maybe the dojo just steal a trophy from the other dojo.
Best in slave orcs.
That's amazing.
All right, for appearance, we have a certificate for third place and trophies for the top two. Third place, Jeff Swan.
I'll take that. Thanks, guys.
Hurry up already.
Thanks, guys.
Second place appearance, Jeff Schiltgen. And first place, Ryan Smith.
Jeff, learn to sit closer.
They do come apart, so you can actually get them in your life.
I think I was kidding. You think this is real. That's why I'm back here.
All right, player's choice. This is your guys' call. We have a runner-up. Player's choice, Ryan Munsell. And first place, come back up, Ryan.
Thank you for liking what I spend time on, guys. Thank you so much.
Spent a lot of time taking it off the table from what I heard.
All right. Sports, we also have a certificate for third and a trophy for second and first. Third place, Andrew Summers.
You felt bad because you played Brotherhood.
Pity.
Right?
Good job, man. All right. Second place, sports, Mark Cox.
It's all those
Shit is rigged!
Damn, if I only needed, I didn't give hand jobs.
Yes.
And first place, best sportsmanship,
Don't say Jeff.
Jesse Cornwell.
You can be mad at the game if you're friendly. By the way, just so you saw it, I'm better being Canadian than you. Woo!
All right, Paragon.
It probably.
This is the overall score combined. We have a certificate for third and trophies for second and first. Third place Paragon, Jeff Schiltgen.
Yeah, you parade that trophy around.
I tabled you.
Second place, Paragon, Alex Chavez.
Thank God he won 3 things.
First place, Paragon. Dustin, come back up.
Thank you.
All right. U.S. Masters champion. Highest battle scores
I'll go
here.
ahead and walk back up.
Third place, Aaron Chapman. Second place, Dustin, come and get another one. And we all know who's getting this. this. Come on up, Alex. To give away.
He did it with dwarves.
My topic for tonight tomorrow.
There was barely any dwarves in that dwarf list.
Ranger dwarf.
All right. We have 3 team awards. Last year we only gave out 1. It was just for battle. This year I was like, well, let's award some other regions for appearance, for sports. So we broke it up. I do want to do an honorable mention for appearance for Mid-Atlantic. You were 1 point behind the top one.
Yeah.
Very well done. This took the top 4 scores from the region. I'm really disappointed in the rest of you. The South takes all 3 awards.
It's a fix!
You all get a certificate, all get a medal. Grab one. Go down.
That $100 bet that Jeff had went right into his pocket.
Russian collusion.
Congratulations.
Fake news! Fake news! Fake news!
I did my part.
We did our job.
We looked pretty and got our asses. They do the work.
Yeah, do you guys want to take a picture?
Good job, guys.
Get them together.
Hey, while we're doing dumb picture stuff, Chris and the rest of the staff worked their asses off for weeks on end coming up for this. So give them a round of applause.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, good job.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Some of you didn't care about getting your best sports region or best Thank you very much, everybody. Have a safe travel back.
Thank you.